Sunday, 26th of July, 2026, in the year of our love. My beautiful Natalie, happy Sunday, my gorgeous girl. As I sit here in this quiet Sunday afternoon in England, relaxing at home after going shopping and cooking some lunch, my thoughts naturally drift to you, just as they always do. Right now you're laying down peacefully sleeping, so I wait patiently for you to reach out of the land of dreams and say, "Hi, B, I'm awake." I hope you are beautifully rested and your dreams were gentle and kind. It makes me smile when I think of you laying down as you are sleeping, as I write this to you and your pretty little heart, surrounded by your beautiful animals as always. It's funny how love works. Even in silence I feel close to you. Even with the miles between us, my heart still reaches for yours without thinking. You've become the calm in my world, the person I look forward to sharing every sunrise, every sunset, every ordinary little moment with. When I think back to the incredible journey we have shared since that life-changing November in 2018, I am filled with gratitude. Through every twist and turn, every challenge, every laugh, every late night conversation, every hope we've whispered into the darkness, we've never stopped believing in us. That's something truly rare, something truly beautiful, and I'll never take it for granted. You have given me a love that feels safe, honest, magical, and wonderfully real. You remind me that kindness is strength, loyalty is beautiful, and that two hearts can keep finding each other no matter how many oceans or miles stand between them. I often imagine the day we finally close this chapter of distance forever. No more saying goodnight through a screen, no more counting down the days, just walking beside you, making coffee together, walking hand in hand, laughing over the little things, cuddling up with our beautiful animals, and building the peaceful forever we've dreamed about for so long. Thank you for loving me exactly as I am. Thank you for believing in me when I struggled to believe in myself. Thank you for every smile you have given me, every comforting word, every beautiful memory we've created together, and every dream we are waiting to live. My promise to you remains exactly the same today as it was when my heart first recognized yours. I will always choose you. I will always protect what we have. I will always be your biggest supporter, your safe place, your best friend, your lover, and the man who loves you with everything he has. One day all these years of waiting will simply become the beginning of our favorite story. Until then, know that every beat of my heart quietly whispers your name. Sleep peacefully, my beautiful Natalie. Dream the sweetest dreams. I know that somewhere across the ocean there's a man smiling because you exist. I'll love you today. I'll love you tomorrow. I'll love you for every tomorrow after that. Forever and always yours. All my love. Your love-struck weirdo boyfriend. Forever. 𝓕𝓸𝓻. In the year of our love, July 2026. I love you, my dear.
streetlights tremble on the window glass. Midnight settles over everything. Somewhere beyond this sleeping English town, I wonder if you feel what I am feeling. I don't need the world to understand. Some things were never made for explaining. There's a place inside me carrying your name, quiet as the moon above the rain. Natalie, wherever your heart goes, mine somehow knows. Mine somehow knows. Across all those miles and restless years, through November skies and changing seasons, something kept returning me to you, long after I had stopped needing reasons. Maybe love isn't thunder every night. Maybe sometimes it's the light left burning, a little window blowing in the dark, telling somebody there's still somewhere to return. Natalie, wherever your heart goes, mine somehow knows. Mine somehow knows. And if dawn finds me far from you, I'll send my thoughts across the gray horizon, past every rooftop, railway line and field, until they reach the room where you are lying. I want the ordinary days with you, kettles boiling, sleepy conversations, rain against the windows of our home. Your shoes beside mine by the doorway. No grand parade, no perfect world, just your hand finding mine when nobody else is looking. Maybe that's forever, maybe that's enough. Maybe all the mysteries we chased were only leading us to love. 8 years can disappear inside a memory. 1 November can remain your whole life long. I still see two strangers finding something. Neither one of them knew how to call their own. There were nights the road went black, days when everything felt far away. Still some invisible thread held tight. Somehow neither heart completely strayed. Natalie, wherever your heart goes, mine somehow knows. Mine somehow knows. When 11:44 appears, I still think of everything we've carried, every impossible mile between our hands, and every dream we've somehow kept alive. One day there'll be no ocean in between, no glowing screen illuminating midnight. I'll turn my head and you'll simply be there. Maybe I won't say anything at all, because Because after all these years, what could words possibly add to finally seeing you beside me? Natalie, wherever your heart goes, mine somehow knows. Through November, through the distance, through the years we couldn't hold, mine somehow knows. And if this old world keeps turning, long after every light has gone, I'll leave one small light burning, so your heart will always know where mine is. Where mine is. I used to think forever was a word people whispered when the night was kind, something written underneath a photograph and slowly left behind. But you changed the meaning of the years. You made distance feel like something we could cross. You taught my restless heart that loving someone wasn't measured by what time it lost. And Natalie, if I could open up my heart tonight, you'd find your fingerprints on everything. Every dream I never knew I had, every quiet hope I couldn't name, every road that somehow carried me back to you again. There are loves that arrive like summer, beautiful and gone before the leaves turn brown. But ours learned how to live through winter when there wasn't anybody else around. It learned the language of the waiting. It learned how silence doesn't mean goodbye. It survived the miles between our bodies, because something deeper never left our side. I don't want a perfect life with you. I want the beautiful, imperfect one. Sunday afternoons in tangled blankets, half-finished conversations in the sun. I wanna know the sound of you downstairs while morning slowly fills another room. I want your coat hanging beside mine and muddy footprints coming through. I want years, not moments. I want memories we haven't made yet, photographs we haven't taken, roads whose names we do not know, 1,000 insignificant little days that become everything, because I spent them close to you. Natalie. You are not some dream I dreamed. You're the reason I began believing that a heart could recognize another heart long before two lives finished meeting. Maybe that's what happened in November. Maybe somewhere underneath that autumn sky, two separate stories touched each other and quietly refused to say goodbye. We've seen darkness, we've seen distance, we've watched whole seasons disappear. Yet somehow when the world grew louder, your voice was still the one I wanted near. And I don't love you because life is easy. I love you because I know what life can be. And after everything these years have shown us, you're still the place my heart goes naturally. If age should silver all our mornings, if our footsteps someday wander slow, I'll still look across the room and see the woman that my younger heart once chose. And if there's something after all of this, some other shore beyond what we can see, don't wait beneath some perfect heaven. Go where the moonlight touches the trees. Leave something only I would recognize, some little sign nobody else would understand. 11:44, and I'll know exactly where to find you. Because loving you was never just a chapter, never something time could close. You became part of the way I see the world, part of every future that I chose. So when somebody asks me what forever means, I won't speak of stars or destiny or eternity. I'll simply think of you and all the years I still want with you. There was never a map for this, no road sign pointing through the years, no promise written in the heavens that could have carried us from there to here. Just two lives moving through the darkness, two voices finding somewhere to belong, and something neither one of us could explain, growing quietly, becoming strong. Natalie, there are things the mouth can't speak, because words make them smaller somehow. And what I feel when I think of you is deeper than anything I could tell you now. about the road behind us and everything that brought us here. You became more than someone I loved, more than a name my heart could call. You became woven through the person I am, like ivy climbing an old stone wall. And sometimes I wonder if we knew that first November, what those first conversations would become. Would we have believed that years from then we'd still be reaching for the same sun? I don't think love is always beautiful. Sometimes it carries scars beneath its clothes. Sometimes it walks barefoot through the hardest years and still finds somewhere left to grow. That's the love I understand now, not something borrowed from a story, not something polished until it shines, but something living, something breathing, something that has walked beside our lives. I wanna know you when the years change us, when yesterday feels impossibly far away. I wanna recognize your laughter, even when our hairs turn to gray. I wanna sit beside you without speaking and understand exactly what you mean. To know every little look upon your face and every place your heart has been. Because home was never bricks and windows, never simply somewhere we could stay. Home became a person, and somewhere along this strange road, that person became you. So if you ever wonder what you are to me, don't count the letters, don't count the songs, don't count the nights we've spent beneath separate skies, trying to make the distance feel less long. Look deeper into the place where memory lives, where nobody else can enter, where all the noise of life disappears. You'll find yourself there, not as some perfect dream, but exactly as you are. The woman I would still choose, knowing every mile, every difficult season, every tear, every beautiful madness that choosing you would bring. I would walk the same road, I would answer the same voice, I would find you in November and begin all over again. Because some people enter your life and some people enter your soul. And somewhere beyond explanation, beyond coincidence, beyond everything we thought we knew, there is something between your heart